got ourselves chill pills over for the team one. Looks like he's going to be first up and running. We got to save on the back with G-Funk. We got ourselves all Noxels as well as Divine Fu. And chill pills trying to figure out who's going to be going out first. Over on team one, is it going to be Speedful? Speedful looking back at the team, trying to figure out. Looks like it's going to be Speedful versus Chill, greeting each other. Quick bow by Speedful and a bow by Chilled. A nice honorable bow. We got Wild Dip in the back. We got ourselves Archie. We got ourselves Holy Moly as well as Chicago. Hanging out in the back, Chicago. Just chilling, dancing. We got us a Chill Pills going for the blind on the Rogue as the Rogue got himself an open. Silence on the Rogue with a stun to follow. Chill Pills just unleashing the most amount of damage. The Rogue might have to shrink it. It doesn't go for shrinking. Just Chill Pills surprise on Rogue with a surprise obliterate right in the backside with a glacial advance. Oh my goodness! Right in the backside, right between the cheeks. Oh my god! He slipped some ice right. It straight up just slipped some ice right between the crack. My goodness. Jesus, 20k. Nice. My god, that is just so much damn. Chipples just... He greeted that... He trinketed that at the end there too. Obliterated. Literally. God. That extra glacial advance is straight up more frost damage. That makes the enemy take more frost damage too, since it applies the Razor Ice enchant for free. So during your burst, you get that Razor Ice effect, and if Chilpus is running the, which is likely with Death Knight such a run, the Fallen Crusader enchant, he gets a strength buff, like a 15% increase strength buff, and a self heal too. Archie going in for a wall as he's getting stunned up. That is going to be full Pillar of Frost by Chilled. It's actually really scary. Silence onto Archie. Chilpa just continuing just to crack through the defenses of Archie. It's going to be another stun from that Remorseless Winter as he backs up out of there. Chillpill's just relentless. And I think that is a spell warden that is a pre-nerf spell warden. That seems like a giga shield. That seems like a massive damage reduction for magic damage. That's massive. That just felt like an unfair burst. But I wonder if Archie is going to be able to predict it. So far, Archie been able to outlast Chillpills for a good while. There's going to be Fleshcat Chillpills looking for that interrupt. Does go around the pillar just to make sure he lands it. Archie watching the Rogue get blasted. I think he's going to make sure to save a trinket in case things really go bad. Because that Rogue, there's no way that it was going to die to like a stun. Like, you're an Orc, you're going to sit that stun less long. Like, you're going to be safe unless the Death Knight just gets the biggest hit in the world, and that's exactly what happened. Archie trying to see if he can avoid the grippy hand for Chillpills. That's going to be a stun. Archie does go for a trick at the last second. Going to be the silence. He's just completely just in such a bad situation with his healing. Going to be the Aegis. Is that going to be enough though? I don't know. It's going to be a Chillpills just blasts through the Aegis. 50% magic damage reduction offset into that shield. Doesn't matter to Chillpills, as he just blasts out the Shaman out of the game, with Chicago charging out. Chillpills just used a lot of his offensive power versus Archie, and is trying to see if he might be able to recuperate some offensive cooldowns, and take it back into Chicago. I love that it's Chicago though. Big chain harvest on the shield. Looks like he's gonna back up out of there, making sure to keep the chain of ice rolling on the enemy target. That 70% slow is really just brutal. It is actually just deliberating. I keep trying to use that word, but I keep thinking I get the wrong word. I don't know. It's probably a better word to use there, honestly. That's slow. Stone into Chicago. No pre-wall, but does have the Aegis. Aegis getting cleaved out completely. The sounds of the Chicago could wall this is going to be going for the Gauntlet jumpers. As Chillpills continue to get those big killing machine oblit procs, stacking up the Remorseless Winter damage onto Chicago, stacking up the Razor Ice, which is going to increase the amount of damage Chicago takes from all frost damage, which is obliterate as well. That obliterate turns into a pure frost pillar that slams down onto your head as soon as you get a kill machine proc in Shadowlands. Gonna be more defenses for Chillpills as he got full runic power. Actually, he gets so much runic power and he's healthy, he might just be able to go for frost strikes. Honestly, not a terrible idea, even though frost strikes don't really do that much damage. Well, actually, no, they can be built up for a bit of damage. but it's not super effective in PvP. Chillpill's backing up out of there, summoning the ghoul just to sacrifice the poor soul, taking this life essence just so he continue fighting versus Chicago, who has a trinket, likely in Aegis, and a wall, as there is a bunch of birds standing up, but Chillpill's gonna be a pre-wall for Chicago. Is that gonna be enough though? Is it gonna be Chicago with a silencer after? Summon Chillpill's with trinkets out of it. Chicago could be in bad trouble. Let's go for a heal, but it still wasn't even to know there's still gonna be a trinket for Chicago. That's all. Oh my god, the unholy damage of the Frost Death Knight. Just decimating through the team too, decimating through the shamans. Blasting out every single one of them. Debilitating, that's the word. Thank you so much, Rob, with that pickup in the chat. Rob with the assist, dude. Thank you so much. Chillpill's trying to hide away from Holy Moly's full Deathborn, full Necrolord, Combustion Burst, but that Chain of Ice is going to be slowing you down by quite a bit. Chillpill's just trying to stay ahead of the mage as best as possible. Waited down for a good portion of that combustion, as Holy Moly just trying to go for fireballs. The more fireballs they can get out versus Chillpill's, the more damage they build up versus shield as well. Does Frostball count too? Basically every time they use any finish, any filler ability, I think of any spec, fireball, or maybe changes base in spec. But whenever they use Fireball, Frostbolt, Arcane Blast, they actually rank up more damage towards that Deathborn. That's going to be big, huge damage on the Holy Moly. Trying to see if they can survive it. Going to be a stun for Morses as they do go for, I think they blinked and then they got stunned. Is that what happened? Grip onto Holy Moly, yoinking him back in. Ring of Frost trying to get set up by Holy, does get interrupted on it. Looking to land a poly onto Chillpill's with a quick blind by the Death Knight. Not letting Holy Moly play the game whatsoever. Chillpill's going for the Legendborn just to give himself that immunity to incapacitating effects, as a polymorph doesn't quite hit him. And there goes the full Ice Block out of the mage before they get a Cauterize forced out. Nerf Death Knight, honestly, Blizzard might have to be looking at Death Knight a little bit closer, because these guys are about to really pop off. So far, Holy has had a really good representation in PvP, but I think Frost, once again, the double Legos and the tier says that's really gonna compete. Full more someone to get it set up. Holy Moly does get combustion. There's going to be potentially big damage on Holy Moly. Does get stunned though. That's going to be mad damage on a Chillpill. Slicing right through them. And a second, the momentum with the silence on the Wild Impy is going to be blasted out big. A blitz. Wild Impy doesn't even get a setup. Literally left. Wild Impy just getting not even a setup. Doesn't even get a gateway. Nothing. And Chillpill's just taking the big ramp damage into your boy. And Wild Impy knew what was going to happen. Just got out of there. Because he's like, you know what? Nope, not doing it. Not today. Nope, not ruining my day. My goodness. Didn't even give him a chance to set up. Brutal. Vicious. But that's what Death is going to be. Heading to the next build. I swear. My God.